If you love what we do, then please consider supporting Kritfayle on Patreon. Your support helps us grow and to create more content more often. And now, on with the show. Yes, so ahead of you, Dorashan is a vast chamber. It includes derelict and decaying buildings. It looks like at one point, long ago, this was the beginnings of a metropolis. Obviously the map for gaming purposes is much smaller and compact, but it is quite a large underground ruins. Over the time, it has just fallen into complete disrepair. It does not look like people come down here. It does not look like that there is much in the way of living sort of things. It does feel like it has a definite feeling of sadness. Like this was a place that was lived in and existed, and it is definitely dead.
I like how many places there are to hide.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like dead as in like there's no one around, or?
Yeah, there's no one here. And it's very dark. There's a little bit of light, which is coming from possibly chemical reaction in some of the plants, but for the most part, it's a pretty dim sort of area. So for those with dark vision and that, you can see.
Does anybody have just blue have dark vision?
Yep.
I think so. I don't think halflings have dark vision.
I know that humans do not.
Humans definitely don't. Yeah, I'm just naturally stealthy and lucky. I don't have dark vision.
And everyone can give me a perception check.
Okay, I like perception. Perception's fine.
Make it bigger so I can see it. Oh.
Haha, not bad.
Haha, pretty bad.
I got a 17. 10 is not terrible, Chris. It's better than 9.
It's so dark in here. I can barely make out the shapes of the crumbling buildings here.
Does anybody hear that?
Hear what?
You don't hear it, Blue?
Hear what?
There's something kind of skittering around, like, I don't know.
Like a
bugs?
spider.
Something like that, like some kind of insect. I don't know. I just hear little skittering sounds.
Be on your guard, and Malik will draw his weapon.
I don't know. Maybe it's like nice bugs, like some ladybugs. Maybe they're friendly.
Maybe it's a traveling band of musicians.
Yeah, you know, ladybugs known for their skittering.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Ladybugs like to go into like dark places when they have to hibernate and stuff, and they all hang out. Could be.
Wait, how big are these ladybugs you're talking about?
I mean, I don't know if what I hear is ladybugs. It's probably not. Ladybugs, on average, are very small little things, like the size of a fingernail. This does sound bigger, so probably not ladybugs.
Aaron, whatever it is, you should just change it to be ladybugs now.
I just think of a nice bug, okay? Why are you so negative, Malik?
That's my persona.
Your persona? I don't really know what you mean.
Don't worry about it.
Can you have a persona?
Yeah, can you summon a persona, Malik?
Wrong universe. Come on, guys.
Okay.
So,
I mean-
where the skittish sounds coming from?
I don't know specifically. Just somewhere around. I mean, it's kind of echoey down here. Could really be anywhere.
I think we should try and sneak our way through these ruins and try not to draw too much attention.
So Malik thinks
Point in sneaking from bugs? Like,
that we should be careful.
I'm fine with being careful.
Actually, I have another idea.
Oh, what's that?
Finn,
Uh-huh.
you can create light, right?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Do you think you can light up this whole cavern area?
Nope, I can't do that. If you give me an object, I can kind of make it glow. It won't light up the whole place. It's not that wide a sphere of light.
Okay. I have a
Basically,
I have a
What do you got?
bell for some reason.
That is odd that you have a bell. I can make the bell glow, and then it'll kind of cast like a 20-foot radius of light.
And then I chuck it deeper into the
I mean,
the
if you throw
ruins
it, it's
here.
gonna ring, and it's gonna...
Attract whatever's in here to that
Oh,
spot.
you want everything to... You want to see? I guess. Well, if you give it here, I can make it glow.
Alright, I think this might work. And I will give the bell to Finn.
Alright, Finn's gonna touch the bell and say a quick prayer to Boldre, and the bell will begin to glow. And shed light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, you can roll initiative.
Thanks, Malik.
I throw the bell at the closest creature. No.
It's not your turn, maybe.
And Blue gets hit in the head with a bell. Ding!
The closest creature.
Oh, that's exactly what you want.
You want a 5?
Yeah, well, not you. I mean, yes, you want me to have a 5.
I got a 6, so...
Ooh, Blue did well, though. I got an 8.
Okay, so, what were you doing with the bell?
Well, it just lights up first. If the creature is within 20 feet, then we would see it, probably.
Essentially, you can see there is a mass swarm of bugs. They look like beetles, and they are charging in.
Ah.
A bit like scarab beaters, but they're not scarabs.
See, it was bugs. I thought so.
Blue.
That's what it sounded like. Told
So
you.
that's
And there's a lot. Like, it's not, when I say a lot, I mean, it's not like the cavern is filled with them, but there's a lot. It is a insect swarm is the actual D&D monster.
Ah.
How big are they individually?
No, 3 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
It's not
step
huge.
onable?
Oh yeah. It's just the fact that they don't attack individually; they attack as a swarm, and they take damage as a swarm.
Ah.
And would, like, area of effect things be more effective?
Well, no, as long as anything that hits them.
I think it counts as one creature as
Right.
like,
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. All of that.
And they are charging in. They're coming over each other.
They don't look much like musicians, Blue.
Well, they're going to be sounding like musicians in a minute. As she draws her sword, she swings her shield around and whacks down with the flat of her
Musicians
blade.
do you listen to that sound like screaming bugs?
They don't really look like ladybugs either.
Hey, I didn't say they were
Wrong.
ladybugs. I just said they could be.
19.
That is a hit.
That is good.
So you're attacking the swarm. You're not like there's not like one bug that you're attacking. You're attacking the swarm as.
No, I'm just
As it's
slamming.
coming
Yeah, slamming my, Blue's sword down on. It says only slashing, but I'm assuming
Oh, I'll allow the flat of the blade against something like this. Okay, roll your damage.
8. So Blue yells out, "You disgusting little creatures!" and slams her sword down onto the ground, squashing a number of them. Oh, don't tell me they're made of acid.
That would be cool, but no.
Or is that how many I killed? 8.
It could be either.
Huh. That would be interesting if the hit points was just the number of bugs in the swarm.
Yes. She manages in one long row to squash 8 bugs. She lifts up her sword, and her sword's now covered in bug guts and
Lovely.
So it is Finn's go.
Alright, Finn does not have a lot of options because he's really tired from healing everybody last combat. So, he can only really do a cantrip.
You're going to remind us every
Yeah,
battle now, aren't you?
every single one. I saved your lives, be grateful. I'm kidding. Can the bugs please make a dexterity saving throw? Ah, they just fail. Okay, so Finn is going to raise his arms and call down a sacred flame upon the swarm of insects, which will do 7 damage. So he's going to lift up his arms and invoke the power of Bold Ray. And 7 insects will erupt into divine flame and fizzle and hiss. And all their fluids will evaporate into steam. And it's gross. But they're dead.
Just like what's going to happen to a changeling in Star Wars.
Is that what I'm doing?
Okay, Malik.
I don't have the power to evoke flame in Star Wars. Yet.
So Malik is going to reach into his bag and pull out a canister that is full of oil. And he's going to create a circle of the oil around the party. And using his tinderbox is going to light it, creating a circle of fire surrounding the party.
So give me a dexterity check of some description to see how well you do this.
To see if it's a perfect circle or if it's more of like a blob.
Or you could actually pour it on some of the party, as it's a combat situation.
Oh no! Malik lights the party on fire.
Sorry, Blue.
And Blue's hair is a flame.
No way.
Would it
It
be
got sliced last time.
Would it be like sleight of hand?
Dexterity, I believe, was...
Yeah, I don't think it's sleight of hand.
Okay,
That's
I can
more
just
like
do
hiding
straight.
stuff.
I can do straight dexterity then. 24.
Ooh.
Okay, so all right, I'll allow it. That was you're pretty nimble.
Yeah, so there's now a wall of flame kind of surrounding the party, and it will die out probably in a couple rounds, but for right now, if the bugs want to get to us, they would have to go through the fire.
So that gets rid of those ones, but there is a handful that can fly.
Ooh.
And they go for Malik, which was the 1d3 I rolled early on.
Oh, I see.
I was worried about that. Is that 9 damage?
So-
9 to hit armor
No,
class.
that's an attack
9
roll.
to hit.
You can feel them, like they're in your hair, they're on your arms, they're on your chest and that, but they don't seem to get through your armor or find anywhere that does any damage.
Ah.
Wait, what? 50 bugs? Is that like
Yeah.
the equivalent of the same hit point number? If
I
we're-
don't think
No.
we're actually
No.
held to that.
No,
Otherwise, we'd
none
be in trouble.
of the swarms work on that.
Okay.
Top of the order, Blue. So there's some bugs of the swarm on the outside of the ring of fire that have sort of stopped, and there's a few on Malik.
Oh, well, Blue's taking a step back because of the ring of fire, which is like, what the hell are you doing, Malik?
This is good. This is a good thing. Trust me.
Is it? You're covered in bugs.
Do you want me to slap the ones on you or slap the ones past the fire?
Just do whatever. Ah! Malik is
All right.
slapping his own bugs.
But if we hit the ones on you, we're gonna hit you.
Malik is hitting himself at the moment.
Well, Blue sort of doesn't want to, but she's like was seriously considering slapping Malik with the flat of a blade, but she leapt over the fire and slapping on the ground near where she slapped last time. In attack, 9.
Is a miss.
All right, so a sword swings down. Considering she was aiming for near where she was hit last time, she actually hits the same spot. Curses.
And they're small, they're fast, so they see you come, they're like skittering around and away. Finn.
Finn is trying to decide what to do. Malik, what's going on with you?
There are bugs on me.
Yeah, but I don't want to burn the ones on you or I'll burn you.
Then go for the ones not on me. There's still lots flying through the air.
Fine, okay, as long as you're fine. Alright, can the bugs make a dexterity saving throw again? Finn is like torn between trying to do something about the bugs on Malik and the bugs elsewhere, and he's trying to figure out how to hit any of the bugs, and in the end he doesn't do anything, because it's too overwhelming. Too many bugs, too many choices, and he's tired.
So Malik has finished squashing the bugs that had kind of landed on him and brushed the rest off. And he's going to reach for his throwing dagger he's going to try and spear some of the flying ones on the end of it by kind of throwing it deeper into the cave. So it'll be, I guess depending on how dense the swarm is, it could be a very difficult shot if there's only a couple in the air, but if there's lots in the air, it should be fairly easy.
It's just their base armor class.
Yeah.
There's a miss.
That misses. So he throws a dagger and it kind of disappears into the dark. The swarm kind of moved out of the way before you could hit any of them.
So they've sort of skidded away from your strike and they come pouring in, but you've got your gear on and that, and they sort of swarm over you, but they can't find anywhere that doesn't have armor protecting you.
You're talking to Blue there?
Oh, I'm talking to Blue, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. That was a 1, was it?
No, it was a 5. And yeah, 1 was who I attacked, and 5
Well,
was
they're
the
on
attack
they're on
roll.
Blue now.
Yeah, on the outside.
All right, so she's now using the flat of her blade to swat the ones off her.
Those are hit.
All right, 6 damage. So she swats a couple that were on her chest, swats 2 that had managed to get themselves onto her shield, and swats another 2 that were on her legs. And I guess in response to this, having successfully swatted them all, well, most of the ones off her and some of the ones that were on the ground, the other ones have decided that they would rather live and have flown off.
Combat is over.
So Finn and Malik are still trapped in a ring of fire, more or less, until it dies down, which it probably does after a couple of minutes, and is until it's just kind of a dull glow throughout the cavern.
So, why did you light the fire exactly?
It was to create a defensive wall around us. We didn't have time to get any cover, so it kept the ones that were crawling along the ground off of us.
And now what?
Well, we handled those bugs pretty well, I think. Let's get what we came here for.
Blue takes off her backpack. She rummages around and pulls out a rag, puts the backpack back on, and wipes her sword off.
Looks like you got some in your hair too, Blue.
Disgusting little creatures.
They're not too bad.
Not me hair. Oh my god. It's probably going to take a week to wash this out. Ew.
It'll be
She-
fine.
Picks bits of bug out of the hair. She looks at it and throws it on the ground with disgust look on her face.
Malik is going to go deeper into the ruins looking for his lost throwing knife.
Okay. Do you have light? Do you need light?
I don't have light. Whatever's left of the fire would be kind of flickering, but it
happened
would
to
be
the bell?
pretty dark. Oh yeah, I guess I still would have the bell. So
If you never threw that, you still got that.
okay, I don't know how long
Give
the
me
light
an
lasts.
investigation roll.
All right.
I'm so used to Genesis. Anytime you ask for a roll, I want to ask the difficulty.
Yep.
Yep.
Then I'm like, wait, that doesn't work.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh.
You find your dagger.
Do I find anything else?
Sure. Within reason. As long as it's not,
It's not what we're looking for. You can't just
yeah,
find it right
not
there.
OP, but yeah.
Okay. I find a skeleton that has a coin purse grasped
Okay.
in its
I
hand.
was gonna say, what are you gonna do with the skeleton?
I'm keeping it. Gonna mount it on
Find
my
a
wall.
skeleton. It's really cool. I'm gonna drag it around with us.
And you can roll a 1d10 plus 2 for how many silver pieces are in it.
Cool. That's 10 silver pieces.
Am I trapped in a circle of fire?
It's not, but you could jump through it. Well,
Okay.
actually, no. It's harder for you. You're small.
Yeah, I'm small.
It's also died down a little bit. It was
How
just
tall are
oil.
the flames?
Honestly, there probably isn't any flames right now. It's just like a dull glow.
Okay. Then I
Blue
shall-
could just step over the fire and pick Finn up and carry him.
If there's still flames, then sure. But Malik says there's no flames, so I could
There's
just.
probably like 2 inches of flame, just whatever was on the ground.
I'll just hop over the flames.
I suspect Malik wants blue lifting Finn to be canon. In any event.
Yeah. Again, how much money does it cost to commission some art?
It depends on the artist.
Yeah. Hey guys, there's a dead body over here. It's kind of cool. Wanna see?
Oh, that's no good. Should we bury them?
I mean, it's a little late for that.
It's what? What do you mean it's too late?
Baldre must have guided his dagger to the dead body, so in order to put this remains to rest, I think we should bury it.
I think we should too. What do you mean it's too late to bury them?
They're already dead? No, that doesn't make sense.
Should we have buried them before they were dead? I don't think it's too late. Unless you do burial different wherever you're from, I think we're still within the acceptable time.
What's the ground made of? Is it dirt or stone?
Is it just a rock?
Or something else?
Yeah, it's rock. So you can make a cairn or whatever they're called.
We could just pile some rocks on top.
Yep. We'll do that.
Yeah, I guess Finn and Blue are finding some rocks to pile on the dead body.
Malik is not going to mention the money he stole from the dead body.
Huh? Then we don't know about it.
He stole from a dead body.
That we're burying. Is he helping us pile rocks or no?
No, he's watching. In slight confusion. The body has been here for a long time, probably. As it is just a skeleton, and he doesn't see the point of changing that.
We're not changing where it is. We're just covering it up.
I know, but anyway.
We're gonna bury it, and then we can say a few words, and then maybe this poor soul can rest a little easier.
Whatever you say, Finn. I think we should get moving before the insects come back, but...
Come back? We killed them all.
I don't think they'll be coming back. They got the stink of death on me.
There could always be more.
There could be, but if they're smart, they won't come.
They're insects. They're not
sure
smart.
There are smart insects.
Mel just kind of turns away and is going to look at other things, like I think there's a stone pillar. Column of stone.
We're just burying a skeleton, as you do.
Whereabouts is a skeleton? Over at 4 or 2?
It would be
1.
Basically in line with A, but where the building is, the ruined one, straight ahead.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so Malik is going to kind of wander off a little bit, go over to 4, and over to 2 on the map. Just kind of looking around. He's still got the glowing bell. Hopefully nothing will jump out at him.
Is the bell ding ding ding-a-ling ding ding?
Yes, is
it? Oh yeah, it absolutely is.
I thought you were supposed to be sneaky.
'Cause...
What are you talking about, Blue?
Oh, it's an old elvish story.
Oh, about a fox?
And bells.
Oh, you'll have to tell it to us sometime.
Yes, I'll have to tell it to you when I work it out.
And there's a song that goes along with it, huh?
It's a children's song.
Ah.
It's an old bard's tale.
Well, how do you think this is for covered? This poor.
Hey guys, come check this out.
I don't know if we're done. Are we done?
Blue looks at Finn, and she wipes a bit of sweat off her brow. I think we've done a good enough job for him.
Done a good enough job for them? Okay. I'm just gonna say a quick prayer then, and Finn's gonna pull a candle out of his backpack, because he's got several, and put it on the ground and light it, and kneel down and pray quietly for a bit.
Hurry up. Come on, guys. Come look at this.
All right, he's gonna stand up and go over to whatever Malik wants to.
I guess
show
the brooding
them.
guy wants us to go and have a look. So
Guess.
Blue follows Finn.
Who is leaving a lit candle by the grave of the skeleton?
And you can see a square structure, which definitely looks like a temple of some kind. There's a bit large wooden door, which is showing it's now lost some of its planking, and it's fallen, but it's in sort of upright condition still. It's not as destroyed as some of the other areas, but it has been falling apart. It's definitely not in pristine condition.
What do you religious types make of this?
It's a temple.
Well, yeah, but to who or what?
To take a look.
Yeah, Blue looks around.
Yeah, Finn will look around too. Can we make a religion roll or something?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And what did your studies cover? Was it only your god, or was there any religion in general, or study of other religions, or?
I'm pretty sure I would have studied other religions, considering one of my personality traits is acceptance of other people's religions or something.
And you're both acolytes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You may roll with advantage.
Ooh.
What's advantage do for you?
You roll twice and take the best. Okay. Religion. I have +4 on religion. Okay, so roll 2d20 and take the higher one.
Is that just for M or?
You too, I believe.
Are you an acolyte?
Yes.
We're both acolytes.
Can I roll with disadvantage?
Please roll a dice value 2. Oh, I did it wrong.
You rolled 2d0.
Whatever that may be.
Oh, wow.
I'm tired, okay?
And drunk.
No, not that. Just tired.
Yes.
If you say she's bored, Adam, I will kill you.
If you say I'm bored. Okay, so the best I've got is an 8 + 4, 12.
Yeah. No. Wow. 2 crappy rolls.
You got the same for both, so...
What did Chris get?
Chris, did you roll?
I did. I got 10.
Oh wait, I'm looking at yours. Where's mine? Did mine even show up?
I didn't see yours.
Mine didn't show up. What?
So if I'm with
I'll
disadvantage,
try
I got
again.
9.
There we go. Okay, so that's actually way better. I've got a 19 now that I'm looking at my own roll and not Chris's.
Yeah, you did a 1 instead of an exclamation mark on your previous roll.
That would explain it. You're right, I did.
So here's a question. In my equipment, I just have the word glowy. That I must have...
I don't know what that is.
I typed myself. I imagine I was going to type something after that, but didn't.
Glowy something.
Yeah, from last time.
Blue, I don't know what you think of this, but I think this is a temple to Antara, god of artificers and forgers.
Cool. To be honest, I don't have any idea.
It's my best guess based on...
Didn't we...
Just, what I used to study.
Didn't we fight an artificer?
We fought a warforged.
Oh, yeah. Those are like similar things.
Well, an artificer is somebody who makes something. A warforged is something that was made. There's a bit of a difference.
I think there's a connection that we...
There may be a connection, but it's not the same thing.
Okay, well... Wasn't this like a cult? Down here?
There were the followers of the Lord of Blades. And all the warforged we've seen so far have had that mark on them.
Okay, so not the same thing.
I mean, I don't know if there's any connection with this god, but they're not like a known one, known to us anyway.
Is there any chests of loot in the temple?
Are you asking us?
Are you going in? Yeah, sorry. That's important.
Yeah, I'd be going in.
But you're not just like asking us, are there any chests of loot?
Do you guys think there's loot in here?
I don't
I'm gonna go in
know.
and check.
I mean,
I
you
guess
shouldn't
some-
steal from
some-
a temple.
Places of worship.
This thing is hardly a temple, Malik
This is a
says,
temple.
backing into the temple while communicating with the others.
This is clearly a temple.
And Malik knocks a brick out of the wall as he passes.
Hey! Just for Malik or
Anyone.
anyone?
Whoever's
Whoever's
investigating.
looking.
21.
Well, Blue's not looking.
Yeah. I wasn't looking for chests, certainly, anyway.
Blue's just looking at Malik. So Finn, do you think
Mm.
he's gonna find anything? I mean, this thing's it's just a bunch of rubble.
I don't know, but
You
he shouldn't take anything.
You hear some crashing noises as rocks
Oh,
and stuff
dear.
get knocked over.
Defiling a place of worship. Okay.
What in Baldre's name is he doing?
I don't know. Who have we gotten ourselves tangled up with?
Maybe we should go and check in on the Parsad.
We'd better before he destroys the whole place. Finn's gonna head into the temple as well.
Blue heads in.
So both of you see Malik bent over what looks like a pool of water.
What are you doing?
Well, I was just a little thirsty, and this water looks really clear.
I know you're not the religious sort, but you do know not to mess with things in temples, right? Like,
Ooh, why not?
in case you anger a god.
Yeah, that will never happen. I'm just checking to see if Malik has anything that holds water.
You probably have like a water skin or something if you've got an adventurer's pack.
Yeah,
Mouth.
His mouth, his hands. He just carries a handful of water around for the rest of the.
Okay.
Take off a shoe, fill it with water.
Malik is going to dip his pinky finger into the pool and see if it's poison or anything.
How will he know by dipping his finger in?
Well, I said poison. I meant acid, but
Okay.
not my whole hand, just my
I'm gonna test if the stove is on.
least
I'm gonna
useful
stick my
finger.
palm right on it.
Which is the least useful finger. to-
Ah.
Everyone else is like, is there any other way you could test for acid?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just drink it, but
Or you could try sticking something else in and see if it dissolves.
See, this is where I like Genesis, because this is where I tell you to roll something and you get a bunch of disadvantages or
And
despair.
you're like,
Well,
your whole hand dissolves in the acid.
Mhm.
yeah, I
None of us
slip
know any
as
kind
a-
of restoration.
it's really cold.
Huh.
Wow, this is really cold.
It's
It's probably pretty
probably
refreshing to drink.
important. It's probably important if it's in here. You shouldn't mess with it.
It's like cave water. What's so important about it?
It's in a temple.
It's probably temple water. It may have even been blessed.
It's true.
All the more reason to drink it, right?
Well, you
Then
don't go
I'd be
into a temple
blessed.
and drink holy water.
Oh, I'm happy for Malik to drink it.
Fine.
Thank you,
if anyone's
Blue.
angering a god, at least it's not me.
Malik is going to pull out his water skin and chug whatever's left in it, and then scoop up a bunch of the water into it.
Blue, what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm interested to find out.
I suppose from an academic standpoint, it is pretty interesting.
Well, it is interesting because Baldre led us, obviously led him to here.
I suppose
Um,
that's true.
And to find the water, it's obviously a positive thing. But
Suppose that's true.
being so clean and pure and cold, maybe like frozen water, I dare say it's probably blessed
Frozen.
water.
If it's frozen, it would be.
Like frozen water keeps for a long time. Like the water here hasn't been drunk by the bugs
Oh, I see. That's maybe. I mean, we didn't see any bugs when we came in the temple.
No, but the bugs did attack us
That's
outside.
true. That's true.
Or maybe the bugs are afraid of the temple.
Malik, how's it going?
I think I'm just gonna take a swig of this and see what happens. Wish me luck. If I die, try and carry me to the surface. But you know,
Oldre's blessings
whatever.
on you.
And Malik will take a drink. And I will do a roll.
I'm trying to imagine how it would have ended up if we hadn't ended up with the same deity. Would we have just argued constantly over whose god was better?
Yep.
Probably good then.
Probably. No, it was my god that guided us to this.
Oh no, it was my god who led us here.
But if you're both still positive...
And we're both still positive. Oh, yes. Well, maybe it was
Maybe it was both. Maybe they were working together.
No, you're the other one. I think it was your god that led us here. No,
No,
sure,
it
your god
must
did
have been
it.
your god. Your god is so lovely.
Yep.
I really admire your god. Now we can just agree. So. Yes, Baldre's lovely. She's so kind and good and whatever. So Malik, how's the water?
I think you guys should definitely drink from it.
Yeah? Why is
Yeah.
that?
I feel better.
Better? In what way?
Less tired, I guess. Less
Ooh.
like I was
Okay.
stabbed by a bunch of things in my back.
Ah, alright then.
I think I'm starting to believe in this whole god stuff. Nah,
Wait,
just
you don't-
kidding. It's probably just
wait.
like good cave water.
Wait, you don't believe in any gods?
I haven't seen any.
Blue and I literally do magic because of our god.
Do you? Or do
Yes.
you do magic because you do magic?
No.
The power of our magic comes from the...
From Baldre.
Exactly.
Or does it come from your faith that your magic will work?
I mean, if that's all it was, then you could do magic.
Maybe I can.
You should then. It'd be helpful.
Yeah, well, it's not easy because, you know, I'm a rogue.
Blue turns to Finn. He doesn't like people watching him.
Maybe.
He's the shy and silent type.
Maybe he's worried he won't be able to do it.
I'm real sneaky, okay? That's a type of magic in itself.
Is it? I mean, so am I. I can hide behind people really well.
The problem with that is whatever you're hiding from will probably see the person you're hiding behind.
Yeah, but they won't see me.
I see.
Well,
Anyway,
if the water seems okay to you,
Yeah,
I'll try some.
you should drink it.
All right, Finn's gonna kneel down and cup his hands and drink some of the water. I keep doing this wrong. Oh. You're right. I think there's definitely some divine energy in this water. Blue, you should have some.
Join us, Blue.
Well, I wouldn't say it like that.
No, the way you just said it like that makes me a little bit.
No, I think this is truly a holy place. I think there is divine energy in this water.
Become one with the divine, Blue.
Why do you keep saying it like that, Malik?
Because I want to freak Blue out.
Why?
Blue is starting to freak out.
Honestly, the water's fine. He's just being weird.
Okay, well, I definitely trust in Finn, and through Baldre's grace, Blue walks over and tries some of the. She cups her hands and tries some of the water.
Just good water. It's great water.
And Malik will refill his water skin with more of the water, so it's topped up.
Do you think it'll work outside of the temple, though?
Worst case scenario, I just have more water for
I
later.
suppose. That is a fair point.
Because I did drink all my other water. to be able to fill
Baldry
this.
willing, it will retain its divine power.
Yeah, you're right. This does feel kind of good. I feel a little bit, definitely better than I did before.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Even though this temple is abandoned, it still has elements of the divine.
For those playing along at home who might not know what we're talking about,
We all regained hit points!
yeah.
We weren't just all like, wow, that is some good water.
If only it replenished our spell points as well.
If only, because I actually didn't need any hit points.
Yeah.
But if I had, it would have been great.
Is like the water diminishing, or is it just keep
Yes.
refilling itself?
No.
Oh, okay, we are removing water. Huh. Interesting.
Like, you don't know if it's gonna, if you came back tomorrow, if it would be refilled.
Well, depending on how long we're down here, maybe we should check back another time.
I suggest you also fill your water with water.
Fill my water with water?
Your water skin.
Alright, I will, but... If it doesn't work when we take it from the temple, it would be better to have more in the pool, but I suppose.
Eberron, a fantasy adventure on the floating continents, featuring Emily as Finn the Cleric, RavenInsane as Blue the Paladin, Shadow as Malik the Rogue. Eberron is released from Wizard of the Coast and uses the 5e rule set. Many of the sounds here are done by Syrinscape, which is an excellent app for bringing more life to your gaming table. You can learn more at Syrinscape.com. This has been a Kritfayle production.